My name is Kate Lanthier, and I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio.
My name's Neville Pohl, and I'm from Cincinnati as well.
We knew we needed to have our roof replaced. We had a leak. We both have always loved metal roofs and thought we would like one of those. But we started out, we had several roofers come out. We had bids on asphalt roofs. We had a bid from a local, very famous local company in Cincinnati that they gave us a bid. Then I started researching metal roofs, and then that's where I found Cornett Roofing, and I called, and Keith, one of your salespeople, came out, and he was most excellent. He explained everything. I asked him a lot of questions. He measured the roof. He was fabulous. When we were signing the papers to buy for the install from Cornett Roofing for the metal roof, that was over. We had given over our down payment on the roof. Our salesman was getting ready to go. And Neville had said, you know, I always thought about putting solar panels on the garage. We did not know at that time that Cornett Roofing had sold solar. And our salesman said, well, we have solar on our place. And he said, you know, we sell solar. And we said, oh, really? And then we got talking about it. He said, let me, get back the information, how many we could put on. And he told us, you have actually a perfect place at the back of your house. Your garage wouldn't work as well as the back. So then we talked to my husband's brothers, and he is an energy architect, a green architect, and talked to one of his solar friends. And we had a lot of information about the kind of panels that were going in, and they told us that it seemed like a reasonable price, that basically good panels.
And because we were installing the solar at the same time as the roof, some of the cost of the roof gets defrayed by the fact that the roof is a structure upon which the solar is installed. So it was a perfect time to do a solar installation when you're putting on a metal roof.
When we decided to go with Cornett Roofing, my salesman had assured me that they would communicate with me, that when we decided to go with it, he called me back, he answered questions for us, and also the staff at the office, he said every week someone will call you on Friday and tell you how far along we are in the process of manufacturing your roof. I was amazed that everything our salesman had said to us would happen, happened. Everything he said he would do, he did. Everything he said the company would do, they did. It was amazing. I've never had any workers at my house or dealt with any company where everything they said would happen, happened. And exactly, I got an email or a phone call every Friday telling me about the schedule, what was happening. The communication was like no other communication I've had ever with any kind of service on the house, ever. Perfect.
Yeah, it was a perfect installation. It was the best team. I mean, they were just awesome.
They were here.
Team were, they were here. They got the job done in a reasonable amount of time. They worked really hard. They were very polite. They were very careful not to damage anything. I couldn't have asked for a better crew. They were just excellent.
For me, the reason I love the metal roof, I'm a woman. Aesthetically, I think it's gorgeous. I've always wanted to live in a log cabin, and every time we would drive by a log cabin with a standing seam roof, we would say, isn't it neat as a pin and gorgeous? So I got to be honest, that's first.
I just think one of the things I like about it is I'm probably never going to have to mess with it again as long as I live. It's, it should last 40, 50 years or longer, and when you're heading towards retirement, you don't want to be up on roofs worrying about whether they're going to leak or not. You don't want to be up piddling with gutters, and you don't want hidden expenses that could crop up during your retirement when your income is less than it is when you're working. So, and getting back to the retirement thing, when you're retired, you're living on a fixed income, and if you can reduce your expenditures by reducing your power bill every month. And that's a long-term investment like any other investment. So for us it was a
hedge on the future.
Yeah, it's kind of a win-win situation.
I would highly recommend Cornett Roofing, mainly because they did what they said they were going to do. The product is outstanding. I love that it's made here in the tri-state area in Indiana. I love that you can watch your roof being manufactured, but it's the word of the people. We had the good fortune to meet the owner of the company out at our house, came here for the solar install to make sure everything was all right. I just like the integrity of the company. I've been amazed. Like I said from the beginning, everything they said to us that they would do, they have done with excellence. And I've never had any other work done on my home in all the years of having people that did that stood by their word, communicated, returned phone calls, plus you got a beautiful product and a beautiful job.